I'm asking you so that I can get in tune.
I mean, what's
What are the
easiest
fiddle
for you
players
to
we're gonna
go?
start with?
What's
I
easiest
think
for you
it's
to go
always nice to
from?
go G,
See
D,
my
A.
instrument?
Let's go
So
G.
you can,
Lost my instrument.
You
Do
always
you
have your.
spell across the
I don't really know any of those A10s
and
either.
so
Which
the other
ones?
thing
I don't know
is,
hardly any of them except for
if we're gonna do
The G tunes?
some of them, I would stay
Oh,
standard.
this needs to be. Y'all need to be able to see.
Tune your G string up.
Oh,
I need to
all of
learn
them.
how to do that.
regularly. I lay it down and I'm like,
No,
oh my god.
I don't know many of these.
Basically,
Doc.
like,
It's a jam. I don't know many of them either.
That's good. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's
yeah. And then the B part.
Good, how are you doing?
And some of these are real similar. Shipping the Clouds is gonna start the
But I
same
mean,
way.
this is more than we need. So if there's some that are similar, we
Right,
don't have to
right,
do
right.
all. of them. Yeah.
I feel like, yeah.
We shouldn't do those back to back.
Do a mashup.
Do Up Mountain that
Yeah.
starts on that D.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
happen?
Are we dead?
Are we
Is
breathing?
it working?
Which one is live? Are you live?
Huh? Oh, we're live.
She's live and I'm breathing.
You're
Thank
breathing,
you.
okay.
My screen still says we'll be getting started real soon. Sooner than we even know. Hey everyone. Welcome to episode 10 of Appalachian String In. Man, we made it to 10.
Who'd have thought?
And we skipped 2 months for holidays and such, but so it's been a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. So the band tonight, joining us, we have Duck Ryan playing guitar, Caleb Rucker on fiddle, Herb Williams on fiddle. I'm Jessica Watson, Kathleen Williams on bass. And
Yay!
we also have we've got our Appalachian hippie poet Bill Alexander back here with us again as well. There he is.
Thank you.
We'll get some poetry from him here in a bit.
Mark Smith says that was fantastic. Thank you, Mark.
Ah, thanks, Mark.
We just learned that one.
And the name of the tune was
Ship in the Clouds?
No, they
Oh,
changed
no,
it.
What?
Not there
Cole
yet.
Harbor.
They
Coal
changed-
Harbor Bend.
They changed it.
Cole Harbor.
Coal
that
Harbor
sounded
Bend.
weird. So we're starting out in the key of G.
Key of
Mark,
G.
Playing along at home. We're going to be in G here for a few tunes.
Mm-hmm.
So get tuned up.
Me and Herb just got back. Well, Kathleen as well. We just got back from Flag Pond.
Ah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Are any of these tunes that you learned at Flag Pond?
None of them.
No.
but I do still have an itch right on my belly where I picked the tick off.
Mm.
But other than that, it was great.
I saw a tick on my car.
I'm so sorry.
You see,
A little too much
Sorry,
information
sorry.
there.
Yeah.
But she got a flag for it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
at Flag Pond. I got
Yeah, Flag Pond rocks. There's
Tick flag.
Yeah. She's got a nervous tick now.
there's it's like in Flag Pond, Tennessee, and it's at this like old elementary schoolhouse, and inside the gym on the stage there is quite literally the largest banjo I've ever seen in my life, next to possibly the largest fiddle I've ever seen, even bigger than a regular bass. It's like the fiddle is like 8 feet tall, and that banjo, I'm not joking, is about 15 feet tall. It's crazy to look at, and they say they just leave it there all year, which I think is a good idea.
You can't already get in tune.
No, I can't play the dang thing.
All right.
Yeah, what would you do besides leaving it there?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. There's no moving it.
Yeah, that's just where it lives.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
My heart was with you.
Well,
I was there in spirit.
Good.
she, I must tell that she found that tick, and rather than killing it, she carried it to the woods and set it free.
Way far away from the people. But how do you kill a tick
I don't-
without tweezers? I'm not going to do this.
That's
I don't
what
like
would
killing
do.
stuff, even if it hurts me.
I can't smush them.
2 rocks.
2 rocks.
Thank you, Justin.
See, you
Next
learn
time. Or
something.
if you have a lighter.
Everywhere you are didn't have a
You
lighter.
can burn it off of you.
Yeah. But
There's a million ways to
for
kill a
not
tick.
Fighting it. I think that's
I
really
didn't want to just flick it on my neighbor.
I
Give it
think
to
that
her.
y'all are
Hey, you
taking
want
this a
this?
little too serious.
We should revert back to like the
Now you
monkey
know.
way of just like eating them off of each other.
Protein.
Yeah, it's blood, it's protein.
Yeah, you can feed it to your possum, your pet possum.
Yeah, feed it to your pet possum.
They eat ticks. Okay, well,
All right.
what would you like to play?
Yeah, we don't
I'd say
know.
you pick one.
We don't have any segue out of that, so let's just pick another G2.
Do the Jeff City.
Let's do Jeff City.
All right.
Jefferson
Rally.
City.
couldn't hardly see the music.
Let's go to Jeff City.
Jeff City.
City.
You guys
Like
ever
that
been there
too.
before? What's
Which
the
one?
the one right up the road?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it like? Is it awesome?
Oh yeah.
Well, you were not far when you were at Flag Pond.
Oh, was I not?
No.
No.
Oh wait, no, that's Johnson City.
Johnson City. Yeah.
That's Jeff's brother.
Yeah,
It's
Jeff.
Jeff's brother.
There's a-
You bring Jeff and I'll bring John.
right.
We'll go right up to
Johnson.
old Flag Pond.
I've got Kay Clark joining us.
NYC,
NYC in the house.
the mecca of old time music.
I should say, I know Mark Smith. He's a good guy.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are we gonna play Smithsville tonight?
He's come to some jams before.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he
It's
a
not on
fit-
the list.
Speaking of Mark Smith.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, I get it. It's Smithsville. I was slow.
Mark's real.
I've shown compassion
I have
for
no
that
idea.
You're like, sorry, babe.
I don't know what the meaning is.
kid. He
That's
has
not our
family. So.
Yeah, right.
We do have to do
Eventually.
something
Uh,
to know.
Eventually, we have to figure it out.
Okay, what now?
Fiddle players?
Stay in G.
Any of those look like fun?
Yeah, but we could have fun in the closet. So, you can do.
What does he mean by that?
He could have fun.
I spent a lot of time in a closet. It was relieving to get out.
Yeah.
In case it wasn't clear by the last names, they are
Brother
a bit
and
of
sister.
an item.
Brother and
She's my oldest daughter. Yeah.
So I'll be asking for translations.
Yes, you can count on me. Maybe.
Herb gets me sometimes. He'll say something and I'll fully believe him,
I know.
even though he's completely
Your,
joking.
your sarcasm is like
Rich. It's just rich.
really, really good.
I just trust you implicitly. Is the
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Slow it down a little
Yeah.
bit.
Elk River?
Elk River.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Oh gosh. Is that a good oh gosh?
Yeah, I like this tune.
Jeff City. It runs right through Jeff City.
I can't believe we haven't done this on the series.
Surprising. Maybe we did notice it, but if we have, we'll do it again.
Elk River
Great.
Blues.
Did you miss one, or you just missed that one?
Yeah, Mark Smith, we are in Knoxville, or that Kay Clark asking that. Sounds like picking. Sort of like picking.
It's like picking,
Which
but
is
completely
explain.
different.
Yeah, you got some
Oh,
nails
yeah.
and stuff.
So I'm picking with my thumb, but then I'm just clawing with my little finger.
Jessica's adopted a technique of it's called 5-finger banjo. She uses every string has a corresponding finger, like a guitar.
Maybe one
She's
day,
the only one I've ever seen. She's the
maybe
only
one
I've
day
ever
I'll
seen.
have a really cool way of playing all the notes I can't currently get.
Yeah.
Tom Hadelbreck.
From Norway.
Ooh, cool.
Oh wow!
Thanks for joining us, Tom.
I wish you'd have us over there to visit.
They got some cool tunes in
Yeah,
Norway.
let us know when we can visit you, Tom. All right.
How's it go?
Still at G Elk River Blues.
Rest my
Sing it.
home. Thank you. I don't know if those are the actual words. They're just words that I made up. But I can't find
Are they really?
Yeah, but they're close. I heard it at Cliff Top one time, then I got into the tune, and I couldn't find like a consistent.
Well, they fit the story.
Yeah, you're right. They're close. Like I might have thrown an extra thing in there too, or it might be completely right. I might just like remember it subconsciously.
Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah. But I don't know.
You're
That's
just
a really
claiming them.
it's a really pretty tune. We play it from time to
And I
time
thought I had got a better
in our
problem.
band. I really like that tune.
Pretty.
It's kind of newer, right? It wasn't.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah.
from the '80s or the '70s or something like that.
I think it was probably our vintage.
Well, you know the story, or
No.
it's
Tell
about the I don't know it. It's about when they dammed the Elk River.
Oh yeah.
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 they-
Where is that? Is that in?
writer of the song lost
Mhm.
his.
Yeah, I assumed. Is that in Tennessee or is it in another state? You think it's like from Virginia or something?
There is an Elk River in Tennessee. Get our resident poet to shed light on it.
Do you know about this? Oh, no.
There's definitely an Elk River in Tennessee.
Is
No,
it a
geography.
TVA thing?
If only
If Ethan Fullwood
I
were
know.
here,
I was like, if Ethan Fullwood.
he could tell me anything I needed to know
We
about
should really
this.
have
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, that's cool. I really like that tune too.
Oh,
Good words. Thanks. I might have known
Shadow Love joining from Canada.
Wow, they got some good tunes
Alright.
up in Canada too.
We can come visit you too.
You're just right
Yeah.
around the corner.
Let's take this
Road
thing on
trip.
the road. Yeah.
Mhm.
Love to
What are we
hear
doing
from
here? We should be on
ladies
the road.
banjo and bass. You just might later tonight, Cake Lock.
What is that? Oh,
Hey.
are you trying to call me?
Just
I just
Be
ready to
brave.
get at it.
I was
Just
texting
having
you.
secrets?
Just
over
texting.
No, no, no.
Okay.
We were just arguing about the music.
I see. Yeah.
Arguing.
I mean, these are tunes you guys.
These are all in B flat.
Supposedly we selected these.
I don't know them. You
I don't know most of them.
supposedly do.
All right.
Do you still remember any of them?
You still remember me?
What you got?
We'll do the Flyers of Edinburgh.
Ernie Carpenter. Somebody, yes. West Virginia Ernie Carpenter. Thank you. I remember now.
Yeah, he wrote that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bud Freeman. That
And
is.
Daniel Kimbrough is joining us as well.
Hey.
Hot with a request.
Daniel.
Play the Clinch Mountain Backsteps.
Cindy Gap Apple.
Is that you?
Is that like an inside joke?
I think he's just combining several tune names into one tune.
Or just not using punctuation.
Or maybe, yeah.
He's in a hurry.
We'll see what we can do. He's like on stage. Text her.
Sarah Jarosh told me to tell
Yeah.
this.
Between solos and Sarah Jarosz. I always want everyone to explain their tattoos.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
for you, Duck.
My name's Duck. I have a duck tattoo.
What are the odds of
And the
that?
rest of them I saw on the wall and I got them.
And you were like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I want that on my body.
Yeah,
forever.
I got a
From
crab
Maryland?
recently on my hand.
That's a Maryland crab, perhaps?
It's just a crab
Just
that
a
I
crab
like.
crab.
Yeah. Anybody else you know got crabs on their
Better
hands?
to have it on your arm than else.
I got crabs at Riverside Tattoo in Knoxville.
They'll be glad of that.
Yeah.
You know, you can have that taken off when you die. You can have it skint and put in a frame and preserved.
I was planning on doing that actually before I die. In case I get tired of it, I'm gonna like remove it and then grow some new skin and get
Oh,
it
very
very
painful.
Gosh.
But people do
There's
do
a
that.
thought.
Yeah. I've definitely come across that in my studies.
Yeah.
Now, speaking
It's
of
an
the
option.
flowers of Edinburgh,
Oh,
Speaking of,
what a segue was that?
G minor.
this one's a moderate pace.
Yeah. Flowers?
It is kind of chordy. Irish music can be unnecessarily chordy from time to time. I think the people across the pond simplified that one. I bet you, like if we were to go to somewhere in Ireland, they'd be
Well, we
playing some
might
pretty
just
crazy
ask
chords.
our listeners from
Yeah.
Ireland. Why don't y'all weigh in on that?
Yeah. I'm just making
Yeah, what
assumptions
is that
about Ireland.
progression supposed to be? That was Flowers of Edinburgh, for anyone who missed that title.
Scottish. I don't
And if
know
you
what
want
I'm
to,
talking
if you want to really learn it, make sure you aren't listening to the banjo on that last tune. I didn't quite get there.
Yeah.
There's kind of a lot of non-Americans in here
Yeah.
currently. That's pretty cool.
I find that is an interesting old time tune because it was a contra dance tune where we learned it in the probably in the late 70s or
Oh,
early 80s.
that's before I was born.
It was fast. So it's
Obvious.
interesting that it's made its round into adult time.
No, it's
too.
harder.
I think she was your oldest daughter.
She is.
I'm
In
confused.
more ways than one.
Hurts my head.
Actually, the other one was
Sharon
too.
Brooks, thank you for joining us, Sharon. All right. If you haven't joined us for any of these before, this is all thanks to Live and Breathing.
Ow, ow, ow.
And this is episode 10, which means we have 9 more of these floating around there on the internet. More
9 more of these to
specifically, you could go to patreon.com/liveandbreathing to find all the previous episodes and some other exclusive content. And donate if you feel so inclined. We are so grateful for people who've donated up until now, but we're always looking for more support. Keep these coming.
Let's play a fast one.
A fast one,
Let's play
yeah.
it really
Share one
fast.
with Sharon.
We go over to D and do the fast one, or do you want to do
Yeah.
Temperance Reel?
Yeah, we can do temperance reel. We can punch it.
Or you want to do that going across the scene?
Our hybrid.
But we would do that in D, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
So
play
we're gonna
Temperance
do-
Reel. I like that one.
Okay.
There was
Since
an
we're already here.
contra dance.
What are we doing?
Temperance
Oh,
Reel.
Temperance.
Temperance Reel. All right.
Yay! I was reading from a
Finish with a
different.
flourish.
I was reading from a different page. I think.
Me too.
Oh, fun. That was Temperance Reel. I think we're gonna change keys now, right?
Yeah. That's it.
All right. I'm gonna
Change
hop
clothes.
over here.
Oh,
You can. Do you need a wardrobe change?
yeah.
Just turn your hat around.
Are you like playing so hard you
Nobody would
miss
know
my-
who I was.
Turn your,
Nobody would know who I was.
turn your shirt inside out.
So while I'm tuning this banjo, let's get Bill Alexander,
Right.
Appalachian hippie poet up here.
Yes, yes, yes.
Get in there, Bill.
Here's your spot right here.
Get in here and act like you're having a good time.
Hey y'all.
Howdy.
So there's a song called Diamond Joe. Maybe written by Bush Hawes. Woody Guthrie, Bob Dylan had a hand in changing the lyrics, and it's a story about a bad cattle boss. He kept his money in a diamond-studded jar, and the end of the song is, "Give my blankets to my buddy and the fleas to Diamond Joe."
Oh,
So I took off on that, and this piece is called The Death of Diamond Joe. It's kind of a revenge piece. In the telling of this story, I aim to let you know the end of the line for that rounder, Diamond Joe. I tried to quit him 3 times, boys, but he did argue so, and I was still punching cattle in the pay of Diamond Joe. In the drive of 85, Diamond Joe did lend a hand. There was a deadly stampede, darkness, thunder, and lightning across the land. All the boys were killed, and dead was Diamond Joe. I buried his bones on the trail of the buffalo. I buried his bones on the trail of the buffalo. I found his diamond-studded jar full of his silver and his gold, and in that very moment I had a plan so bold. I had a plan so bold. I drove the cattle on into town. I hid that diamond-studded jar, and I had a bath and a shave and whiskeys at the bar. I had a bath and shave and whiskeys at the bar. That very next morning, I put the cattle on the train. I took all of that money, and since then, my life ain't never been the same. My life ain't never been the same. So when the roll is called up yonder, and it's my time to go, say a cowboy prayer for me, and say one for Diamond Joe. Say a cowboy prayer for me, and say one for Diamond Joe. On the trail, on the trail, on the trail of the buffalo. Thank you. I'm Bill Alexander, the Appalachian hippie poet. I sort of learned that listening and performing with Ramblin' Jack Elliott. He's 92 years old and still performing. I hope to go to California in July and visit with him and see him. And if y'all get a chance, look up Ramblin' Jack Elliott, because he carries a lot of heritage with him through Woody Guthrie and Bob Dylan and a lot of stuff. So thank y'all for listening. I'm Bill Alexander, the Appalachian hippie poet. Thank you, Live and Breathing, for the opportunity to do this on the World Wide Live Web. Thank y'all very much.
All right. That's very good.
Thank you. Say a prayer.
Thank you, Bill.
For Diamond, you and Diamond Joe.
Bill Alexander,
I love
everybody.
Diamond Joe. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, that's a great song. Oh, I sort of got into. We're gonna go to the key of D. Hang out there for a few minutes.
At least not for those first two.
Oh, are we gonna do that pea patch one?
We try.
We totally can't, but maybe talk me through it a little bit. It
We
sounded
can just
kind
go
of
straight
tricky.
over the waterfall.
You sure?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys
We
are
can do it if we're brave.
Okay. You want to talk about the next one in the middle of this one? Yeah, that would be like. I think my head would just explode. It would not be pretty.
My head's exploded several times.
Yeah. Okay.
seems to be a point of continuity for the Live and Breathing players.
Thanks,
I
Cake
agree.
Clock. They are trusting me with some things here. I so appreciate
Our
it.
fearless leader.
Definitely our fearless. Let's hear it for Jessica Watson, our
Yay!
fearless leader.
She's not afraid of anything.
Oh, stop it. I don't do much because we've got a lot of great musicians in this town, and I get
We
to
really do. A
line
lot of
them
us
up
do
and
the same
knock
thing.
out
It's pretty
these
cool.
tunes every month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they make it easy. Thanks, y'all. If you didn't hear introductions earlier, Duck Ryan's over there playing guitar, Caleb Rucker on fiddle. What's your name?
Frank
Herb.
Johnson.
What is it?
Frank Johnson.
Frank Johnson tonight. We'll call him that.
All right.
That's Herb Williams playing fiddle. And Kathleen Williams on the bass. I'm Jessica Watson. We are in the key of D right now.
D Williams.
That was a tune called Over the Waterfall. What do you guys want to do now? Buck Mountain?
Let's go.
Buck Mountain.
Duck Mountain.
Not Duck Mountain.
Duck Mountain.
We got Duck Mountain right here.
Duck, I got a mountain of
Yeah, he's in there.
mountain of problems is what I got.
I learned that tune in reverse.
Oh.
I always thought that the high part was the A part. And so I always get confused as to when it ends.
Yeah, so you're always like.
I was about to go to the high part. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the B part, I forgot. So when I kicked it, I thought we had 2 parts left.
Oh.
That's not what it was.
So these twin fiddles remind me of all the great fiddles players that have come out of East Tennessee.
We're fraternal. We don't look alike.
Like Charlie, like Roy Acuff and Charlie Acuff,
Yeah.
and an old fellow named Joe Bell. Joe Bell used to come to the WDVX Blue Plate Special at the Visitor Center. And I'd ask him what he wanted to eat, what he wanted to drink, and he'd tell me and I'd get it. And he passed away, and I went to receiving friends, and there was kind of a fog came over. When the roll was called up yonder, Joe Bell answered with a tune. He said, "Let me just fiddle one more time, and I'll be there by noon. I'll take the 10:05 out of Knoxville town. I'll be there by dinner," Blessing said all around. Yeah, Fiddling Joe could fiddle. He could fiddle well. He could tell the Bible and maybe keep you out of hell. He could talk chapter and verse and tell of trains and trolleys. He could play that old-time music and speak of the midday follies. Yeah, Fiddling Joe had to go. A fiddling he was bound, with a Diet Dr. Pepper and no ice. He was heaven-bound on a Greyhound.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank y'all for listening. What wonderful fiddles and guitars and banjos and basses. Thanks for Live&Breathing for this opportunity. I'm Bill Alexander, the Appalachian hippie poet. And now back to the wonderful twin fiddles and other instruments. Thank y'all for listening.
Thanks, Bill.
That was good.
All right.
Yeah, what a treat for
Read
us.
up on Joe Bell.
Yeah.
There's something like so like fiddle players like have such like mystique to them, you know what I mean? Like you guys are just like
Just bear
unknowable beings to me, but like I'm talking like back in the day, like fiddle, like the dude who was the best fiddler in town was just like, you know, people had tons and tons of stories, like a bunch of people would like kind of know him and see him and whatever. I don't know, there's just something about like a dude who plays the fiddle real good, you know what I mean? And I think that is like that image is sort of like transcended.
And then you
time.
throw in a couple of dudettes who play the fiddle.
For real. Yeah. I don't know. I don't play the fiddle at all. I'm learning right now. I could show you guys how I'm doing.
Oh, you're still impressed, isn't he? Oh, no,
Ready?
no.
Look out now.
Here we go.
I don't know how to use this yet.
And this is
Hey,
so we're
Caleb
really
knows this
impressed.
one.
There you go. That's good.
Yeah. Beautiful.
See? I don't know any tunes yet. Thanks.
That's everybody starts.
Your
somewhere.
fiddle's a lot nicer than mine. I feel like I could play it.
Oh, he'll let you borrow it.
No, yeah, thanks.
One of my great ancestors was a fiddle player, and it was like a small town dance player. And he had 3 daughters, and the rule was that the dance didn't start till his daughters got there.
That's awesome.
So he was in charge of the music, so
Yeah.
Wow.
What a
one of
diva.
those old
They hold like kind of a
That's
place in
great.
like they did hold a place in society. Like
Yeah.
the dances were kind of like the social gather, and it's like the reason people got there, and like the fiddle was the kind of the heart and soul of it. You know, you couldn't really do it without them. So I think
Rockstar.
they held like they were like local legends, and I really love that. I think
Till the
that's really
accordion
cool.
came along.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Ah.
I think.
Why did you bring your accordion tonight, Herb?
My uncle plays the accordion.
Does he really?
Not the same one, not this.
Not- yeah.
the-
That seems harder than the fiddle.
We'll have to meet up sometime.
Somewhere where no one else is. Somewhere secret.
Somewhere secluded.
Somewhere secret away from cameras.
We'll just get the accordion and the banjo together and let that.
Oh, that's
A dude who plays the fiddle.
I'm down.
That's a pair of maiden heaven right there.
But yeah, I don't know if anyone else
It
would
actually
want to
goes
hear
really
it.
good. I mean, there's some really
Oh,
good
yeah.
accordion and fiddle music out there.
Not a lot of accordion and banjo music.
Not a
No,
lot,
how do you
but
know?
Some. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
What are we
About
doing?
3 or 7.
Well, what do we think?
What's your favorite one off that list?
All of them?
Gosh.
Off the D tunes, specifically.
Even
There's also
ones we
these over
didn't- we
here
didn't
on the
even
side
rehearse.
that I couldn't fit on
What do you want to do since you're my continuity?
the. I don't know what you feel like playing.
Continuum.
Let's do wagon wheel.
Pick one.
I'm I'm gonna veto that.
Why?
You want to do one of those, either Magpie or?
That's in G.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You lied to me.
No, I just didn't tell you the truth.
Are both of those in G?
No. Magpie's in G.
I see.
Flying Clouds in.
Sugar
Actually, it's
Cloud?
in G too. But
Okay.
it changes to D.
I see. That sounds complicated.
Let's not do that one. Let's do it.
No.
Good old DJ.
I can only count to.
Okay.
No, because I
can
told
only
him I
count to
wanted
C.
you to sing one.
We can do either the Bell Lexington or Johnny Don't Get Drunk or Shipping the Clouds.
Not Magpie.
I like Johnny
Flying
Don't Get
Cloud.
Drunk.
Let's do Johnny.
No,
Okay.
what was the other one? Oh, how many biscuits? That's eight.
Johnny Don't Get Drunk.
All right. Johnny, don't get drunk. In D.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Nobody here's named Johnny.
Nope. But we may have a point about
Or
Johnny.
you're not Johnny.
They were demanding more singing.
Demanding it.
It was all she could do to remember the verses.
So many words to that one.
4.
Don't do it, Johnny.
Don't do it, Johnny.
Don't do it. It goes with temperance rule.
Sorry for
Man.
Yeah, this
Is there one that
very
you
prohibition
Well,
of night.
biscuits.
Oh yeah.
The temperance rule.
Exactly.
Johnny don't get
Johnny
drunk.
don't get
I
drunk.
never drank alcohol.
He told
in
me
my
it's an
life.
A. I can't trust him.
I would never do something
Yeah.
like that.
Not
How many
even-
biscuits is in D?
If you're being sarcastic through text, I really can't. Like it's hard enough in person.
I'm gonna
There's
quit
a-
texting.
She said that biscuits is in D.
She's from Texas. Is it indeed? Yeah, it is.
Okay,
What are the odds of that? We're right where we need to be.
Take it away.
that's great.
Yes,
Did
sir.
you learn it in A?
No, I didn't learn it at all.
Oh, even better.
I'm about to learn it
How
right
many
now.
biscuits can you eat this morning?
Get down.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
All right, let's start it, fiddles.
Isn't there like an echo? Is there like an echo thing?
Yeah, that's your
How
part.
does that go?
This evening. How many biscuits?
Why do you hear it
this
in
morning?
context?
This morning.
Johnny, don't get drunk.
This evening. Oh, okay. That's me. That's me and you, Doug.
This evening.
And you can do morning too.
Morning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In
We'll both
key.
do.
In the right key.
Oh God.
Maybe a lot.
Oh
No
man.
problem.
Sing the alcohol.
I've had one
That's a lot
beer.
of
I might be
times.
like too. I might be too sloshed to say. Y'all.
It was the champagne bottle beer.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say what brand it is.
Yeah, we can't say.
This morning, this evening,
Good night.
you realistically think you could eat
Really just two.
Yeah.
at a time?
Just two.
Two.
Without gravy or pounds of food.
I think if I
need
went,
none.
I think if I went to Bojangles and like ordered like keep bringing me biscuits until I physically can't anymore, I could maybe get 4. Maybe like because they're kind of big, but I don't know. Biscuits are kind of dry.
Depends on the
It's a pound of
biscuit.
meat that'll get you.
The pound of meat in the gigantic thing of gravy.
Biscuit challenge next month.
Biscuit
Yeah.
Watch me stuff my
Live and breathing, we hope.
watch my stuff my
Contest.
pie hole with biscuits until I
Like,
pass
all right,
out.
while we're changing keys, Duck's gonna see how many biscuits
right.
fit in his mouth.
Let's see how many times Duck can get kicked in the head before he has to stop.
Oh,
They
that was
are.
fun. Thank you, Kathleen.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't even know where to go from there.
Well, we can play an A next.
Cool. Let's do it again. I'm just starting to get the hang of it. Yeah.
What do you think?
Another
Are we
D2?
ready to go to A?
Or you want to go to A?
I could go to A.
All right.
We only have 3 tunes on the list in A, so.
That's true.
And
'cause
two
one of
are
them was
two of
really.
them are slow.
We could go off script.
Oh. Troy says, I can eat biscuits and gravy all day.
Yes.
We put
All
Duck
right.
up against you.
You've been shown.
Would y'all like to hear about my mama's biscuits?
Yeah,
we
well,
will.
we get to
We're getting an A,
yeah,
so
this
get
will
in
be a good
here.
time.
Save
Get in
Buck.
here while I get in.
Save
Boys
Buck.
and girls get the A.
Mama made real thin biscuits.
Real thin.
And I'd go into Hardee's and get a sausage biscuit for 99 cents. I'd pull all the inside out, and I'd put the sausage on one part and get free jam and put it on the other part. You know, and throw all that dough in the middle of the way, 'cause Mama's biscuits were flat. Mama made the biscuits. Mama boiled the jam. My daddy killed the hogs, and Mama fried the ham. I see her in the kitchen, flour on her hand. She's cutting out them biscuits with an old tin can. She's making iced tea in a big old gallon jug, carrying it to the field full of tea and Mama's love. Country ham and biscuits, biscuits and jam, all made with love by Mama's floured hand. Thank y'all for listening.
Yeah.
Yep, my stuff's short. You have to listen quick.
Well, do you have another food point since we're not quite in A yet?
Okay, this is called the garden.
Oh, perfect. We're digging in it right now.
Yes. My granddaddy, he was a lovely soul. He loved to eat snow cream from a big old bowl. Then come springtime, he'd plow the garden with old Sam, onion sets and sweet potato slips, dreaming about them yams. With a G and a haul to old Sam, they laid out rows so straight, watermelons and tomatoes. We could hardly wait. Take a break in the shade, straw hat in his hand. I can still smell the smell of his old sweat band. I can still smell the smell. Now, Granddaddy and old Sam are one with the land, and I can still smell the smell of his old hat band. I can still smell the smell of his old hat band. Thank you. I'm Bill Alexander, the Appalachian hippie poet. Thanks to Live and Breathing and Jessica and all these wonderful musicians. And I think we got to have some sponsors along the way. I don't know what they are, but Marble City Hat Company might be one of them. So
Absolutely. Thank you for.
some other things. And now thank you for the stage time, the microphone time, and back to all these wonderful musicians.
Bill Alexander.
You want to do a double banjo tune?
Yeah. Let's do that Obama's March. Do you want to play this one? It should be pretty close to A over there. Sometimes I think of it too, and I'm like, so we're getting
I play this one every time we go to A because
Yeah.
it's my favorite.
Cool. All right, we're gonna do John Brown string, double banjo, double fiddle.
Double bass.
How many basses did you bring?
How many biscuits?
You could like with this tune, you
Countless.
could play two basses at the same time. It's just A and E.
Excellent.
Yeah,
There you go.
Good.
There's an electric one on the wall. You want to
Play the
slap it?
piano. You play piano.
Brown's Dream.
Nightmarish.
We got an Andy Griffith reference on the chat here.
No.
I love it.
Don't play that one, Paul. It makes me cry.
Never hit your grandma with a great big stick.
Oh man.
Something about North Carolina.
All right. That was fun.
Unplanned.
That was fun. I like that.
Fun.
That's a fun tune. Unplanned and also yeah. That banjo that Duck's playing over there. That is a Deering Good Time banjo that we are borrowing from our buddy Kyle Campbell tonight. He's
The
got
first banjo of many, many people.
It's got a.
Think about that.
Kyle's got a really great shop here in Knoxville where he sells a lot of
Stringed instruments.
all kinds of stringed instruments, really nice vintage used stuff, any kind of guitar, banjo, fiddle, mandolin that you're looking for. Check him out. It's Campbell Music Room.
Give you a setup. He'll
Guitars.
point you in any direction that you want.
Absolutely.
He's the best.
And then
we love
you
Kyle.
walk in there and think, I don't know what this sounds like. Ask him to play it because he can play everything. He'll play it for you, and then you're like, I want to learn how to do that. He also teaches lessons right there in that same shop. So he does it all. And does repairs and all that stuff too. Check him out. Kyle Campbell, Campbell's Music Room Guitars.
In Knoxville. That's like 2 minutes from my house.
There you go. Have you been in there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He put a pickup on my banjo.
Nice.
You should get a picture. All right.
This open back is not a Vega, Troy. This is a Mike Ramsey student model banjo that I bought at Pick and Grin, which no longer exists
Rip.
here in Knoxville. I have a number. A number?
It's a student.
007.
Well, mine has a number because
Oh.
mine's not a student. Maybe the student ones didn't have.
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't see a number.
That makes it rare and highly sought
Oh,
after.
there's something.
You don't know it already?
Oh, that's some dirt there.
That's just definitely.
It's just crud, yeah. How long have you had that thing?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Probably
8 years.
at least.
A year and a half?
Yeah. A little longer than that. You can tell by all the crud from my hands. It's disgusting. It's like it looks really nice, but it's really gross.
No, you're just working it. It's work.
Whatever. Whatever. I had a friend who told me he used to play in a band with a guy who always ate Cheetos right before they would rehearse, and then he would just play his guitar and all of his strings were orange. Terrible. So it's not that gross. I'm a little bit more careful than that.
A little worse.
Our next A-tune is
Speaking of, yeah.
Oh, motherfucker.
Old Mother Flanagan.
Old Mother Flanagan.
I don't know this one.
What's your favorite tune?
on the guitar.
It's great.
Go-
Straight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just watch out for the D and the B part.
Oh,
Yeah. It's quick.
okay.
Yeah.
But that's a deering.
Huh?
That's a deering.
Deering the headlights.
All right.
That's me right now.
This
Yo.
is Herb's favorite tune, everyone. Get ready. let that guy bring finger picks in here.
I know.
I came with a banjo.
Let the finger pick out.
I mean, since that one has the resonator on it, it's
Really loud.
really asking for those finger picks. Yeah, Doug's
Knocks the fiddle out of tune.
Doug's an especially good banjo player because he can play old time and bluegrass.
But especially something banjo player.
Country and western.
What'd you say?
Country and western.
Mm-hmm. I'm Knoxville's okayest banjo player. The okayest.
All right. I think we should just pick one more of these. Call it a night.
Want to do Obamas?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Obama's March to the White House.
What are the presidents that have marches to the White
I
House
think many
tunes?
a lot do.
Are there,
Yeah.
is it every one?
I don't think everyone, but it was very popular.
Garfield?
Yep.
Lincoln?
His was
Is there
not a
one?
march. His was a
There's both
hornpipe.
shot lady.
Hornpipe?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a nice one.
So this was written by the Canote brothers, called Obama's March to the White House.
It was
Great.
written in 1865.
Nope.
Sorry, 1965.
Nope.
Incorrect.
One of the great predictions of old time.
That's so funny. All right, this is going to be our
Just to
last
clarify, we
tune.
barely know this.
You barely know it?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it a few times.
Well, this is a jam, so
Yeah.
we don't all have to know all these tunes. Do you know it?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as one
You know
of
it
you
well?
knows it, I feel like we'll be okay.
Well, I know it as well as I've known any of these, really.
I don't know anything about as good as I know anything
It's normally played in calico tuning.
Right.
Oh, right, yeah.
But
I only know
we don't
that
have
because
time for
people's
that.
told me.
Do you play in calico?
I barely know what that means.
She wears calico every once in a while.
Grant.
What now?
President Grant.
It's called
Thank you
Stumbling
very
Totally
to the White House.
to the White House.
That's hilarious.
Very good, Troy.
Ready?
All
Yeah.
right.
to the White House from his house in Hawaii when he was elected.
Walking over the Pacific.
Yeah, it's a long walk. That's what they called it. The long walk.
Hand me that
Long
shovel.
red walk.
Hand me that shovel there, Doug.
There you
He
go.
was walking all the way at the bottom of the ocean, and then to come back up, and then cross the entire.
Actually,
country.
Obama walked
That's yeah.
on the water.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just so you know, you
To
can
some of
you can
us.
believe
some
everything
of
that you hear on this show.
Lady on that note,
All
special
right.
piece to you.
Oh, thank you
Agreed,
so
yes.
much, Kate Clock. And to everyone who tuned in tonight, that is it for us. Duck Ryan on the banjo and guitar, Caleb Rucker on fiddle, Herb Williams on fiddle, Kathleen Williams on bass. I'm Jessica Watson. Thanks to Live and Breathing, everyone here running the
And
cameras
Bill.
and the sound. Bill Alexander, Appalachian hippie poet. Thanks to everyone who's been tuning in all 10 episodes. And if you haven't, you can go back and see them all on patreon.com/liveandbreathing. And feel free to donate there. Keep these coming. Thanks to everyone who's already donated. Bill mentioned it earlier, but Marble City Hat Company, thank you so much for donating.
Woo!
All right.
We should wear the hat.
We'll be back the last Tuesday of every month, so mark your calendars for the next one. See you then.
Thank you all.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
No.
Thank you, Tom.